I found out my husband used my money to fund his second family. So, I always thought the dumbest thing my husband had ever done was propose to me after getting drunk on boxed wine and calling my mother bro. Turns out, that was only the prequel. The real blockbuster began when I discovered he'd been using my money, yes, my hardworking, overtime-built, caffeine-addicted money, to fund his second family. Not a secret hobby. Not a gambling addiction. A whole extra set of humans. I swear, when I found out, I ascended into a level of rage that only Greek goddesses and women who've just found out their man used their debit card for Fortnite skins can understand. Let me set the scene. One Thursday evening, I was doing our monthly budget like the responsible adult in the relationship, because if my husband did it, we'd be living off coupons and the hope that God pays rent. I kept seeing all these weird transactions, grocery purchases at stores we don't shop at, school-related expenses, a recurring payment labeled music lessons, Emma. I don't know any kids named Emma. And I'm pretty sure if we had a child named Emma, I would have noticed at some point, like during the whole pushing a human out of my body part. Naturally, I confronted him. His response? He blinked at me like a raccoon caught stealing trash and said, well, you always said you wanted a bigger family. Sir, what I wanted was a baby. Not a spin-off series. Turns out Mr. Discount Disney Dad had been running a parallel universe family for 3 years. 3 whole years. That's longer than most TikTok careers. He had a girlfriend, 2 kids, and apparently a dog named Pumpkin that he fully financially supported, with my money. The best part? He tried to justify it. He sat me down at the table like this was a TED Talk and said, look, you're really good with money, and she's not. Oh. So now I'm running a charity for his side piece and illegitimate children? Should I get a tax write-off for donations to idiots? I was so angry I could have thrown his Xbox out the window, but honestly, it wouldn't have been satisfying. I wanted something bigger. Something biblical. Something that would make the angels gasp. So instead, I froze every joint account, blocked his cards, and cancelled his gym membership, because if I'm suffering emotionally, he can suffer physically. Then I messaged his girlfriend. I expected tears, drama, maybe a catfight involving hair extensions, but this woman? She was nice. Too nice. Nice in a let's bake each other cookies way. Which pissed me off even more because now I couldn't even hate her properly. Turns out she had no idea he was married. Thought he traveled for work. Thought he was divorced. Thought he was rich, HA. When I told her the truth, she choked so hard she almost died. Imagine leaving the world because of a man like him. Embarrassing. We ended up trauma bonding, as 2 women usually do when they realize they accidentally split custody of the world's dumbest man. We compared stories, receipts, screenshots, and gaslighting greatest hits until the full picture emerged. He wasn't just living a double life. He was living a double budget life, and I was literally financing both. But karma? Oh, she was clocked in and working overtime. He came home that night, tried to open the door, and boom, his key didn't work. He looked confused. I looked delighted. His second family had already blocked him. His bank accounts were frozen. His phone plan? Mine. Gone. He stood on the porch like a wet dog in a Disney movie, waiting for emotional background music. All he got was me yelling through the door, take your side quest family and get out. The girlfriend and I now jokingly call ourselves the sister wives who never applied. We're considering making a podcast. Working title, 2 queens and 1 clown. Honestly? My heart's broken, my wallet's traumatized, and my trust issues now have trust issues, but I'm emotionally stable enough to laugh about it. Because if there's one thing this nightmare taught me, it's this. If a man says he's bad with money, what he really means is, I'm saving up for my secret children.